What is going on, guys? I hope you're having a great day. So I'm back on Minecraft and I'm really sorry. I have no idea what happened to my video schedule. I was meant to do a whole bunch of things. I think I got delayed on Wednesday, right? And then it's just thrown off the rest of the week video wise. So I'm back. I think Friday's video was like Wednesday, and then today's gonna be pretty much Friday's video, and then I need to do one tomorrow. And I know the last one I said there'd be 2 in a row. And I'm not wrong, there will be. There'll be 1 today, 1 tomorrow. But it's not quite the 2 in a row I had in mind, or the 2 in a row that I said. Oh, that's unfortunate, Jovic, because it's right now. Never mind. We'll ignore it. That's actually really throwing me off. So, yeah, what I need to catch goes up on is basically a bunch of adventure, right? So, to start with, I pretty much went to the Nether. I think it was off stream. I don't know when. I can't remember. My mind's kind of boggled right now. But yeah, I was in the Nether looking for wither skeletons. Found a new Nether fortress. It was going well. Then I saw some diamond ore, and I mined it. And then I fell through into what was, and I don't know if you guys know the mod Ice and Fire, but I fell into a tier 4 dragon's nest, and it didn't end well for the first, second, or third time I went there. The first time, and I think the second time were off stream, and then the fourth was on stream, and I went and did a major fight against him, and I basically made a bunch of new items such as the crossbow, and I made a bunch of fire resistance potions, which were useful. Don't get me wrong, they were very good. And then someone in the chat, they suggested making a Magma Cube Pet, right? And basically when this is on your hotbar, it gives you fire resistance, you can walk on lava, and you can sink on lava, which I think it means sink into lava, right? And that basically made its range completely useless to me. It was quite a good fight, it was quite fun. It was very slow though. The crossbow wasn't that effective. And my fighting strategy basically ended up being spam it with my what is this, shuriken. So I was just still at a distance, you know, right clicking the entire fight, right? I was literally just doing this. This is the entire fight. So you didn't miss much, right? It wasn't that exciting. There was about one excitable moment, and that was when it broke out of its nest, right? Dragons can destroy blocks, can't destroy ores though. And yeah, it broke out of its nest. It started hunting me around the Nether. But, I mean, still, the same applied. I was stood at a distance. It was actually stood on lava, to be honest. And, yeah. Just this. This is the entire fight. But, I still had fun. I enjoyed it. It was good. And because of that, we now have a bunch of items. So, we have a tier 4 dragon skull. We have a rotten egg. Don't know where that came from. That probably wasn't from the fight, to be honest. Fire dragon heart. Fire dragon flesh, which you can eat, apparently. Interesting. 44 dragon scales, which are actually quite interesting. We're going to need a lot of them if we want to get into anything from this mod. This is basically how you make the armor from Ice and Fire and such. Not sure what iron chain links are. Ash is just a block. Charred stone block. Stone block. Wither bones are just something I guess this adds for wither skeletons. And then we got some dragon bones, which are quite nice as well. And yeah, a bunch of stuff. We also got abstracts, right? I think is what they're called. Nope, I lied. They're not called abstracts. They are called manuscripts, right? And from manuscripts, you make a bestiary. Bestiary? Not the first one. Don't do that. But yeah, and basically you have to add pages to it, right? You have to get more manuscripts to expand this book to increase your knowledge. And it seems like quite interesting. Like you can see here, we can learn about sea serpents, death worms, or sirens. I think if you take it out, yeah, it changes. Sirens, Hydra. Tamed Dragons. Ooh, that sounds good. Let's learn that actually. Let's do this. I haven't actually done this yet, so this will be something new. So you grab these manuscripts, right? And then you come in here, you put, let's say, 3 of them, and we learn Tamed Dragons, right? Ooh, I saw Fire Dragon. No. I wanted to. Never mind. Ice Dragon is whatever, right? But then we come in here and you see Tamed Dragons. And now we can learn about taming dragons. So we can make, I think this is like a dragon meal. We can make a dragon staff. A whole bunch of stuff. I won't read it right now. But yeah, it's all pretty interesting. It's quite a nice mod, which I'll probably get into a little bit when the time comes. We got enough projects on the mind right now. But yeah, we'll get into that mod. I think it'll be a lot of fun. Okay, I've turned chat off now, so Joey can't distract me. But basically, while on the theme of adventure, I also went to Ratlantis, and what you can see I'm pointing at now is the Ratlantis portal. If you remember in the last video, I mentioned the chunky cheese token. Basically, you right-click a block on the ground and you spawn that portal. And it's an interesting world. It's different. It's not too much there. I can show you. But basically, the main reason I went there was to hunt down some feral Ratlantians, right? And also make this block here, right? The Ratlantian Automaton core, right? I almost said automation. And basically, you need these blocks of raw marbled cheese, which you can find that they're like used in structures around. I believe you can also make them. Yeah, quartz and cheese. And then also you need a gem of Ratlantis, which basically just uses emeralds and rat glove petals, and petals come from a flower which naturally occurs there. So I made one of those. But then this was an absolute bitch. Honestly, I was hunting feral Ratlantians for so long. I was like about to make a mob spawner. I even made like, you know, unique or new blocks, essentially new things to help me in this. Right, I was about to use a soul binder to make a spawner for feral Ratlantians, and I still might do it, to be honest. So yeah, I made a soul binder. I had a soul vial ready to go in case I saw one. And then I was out there, I was building a massive pad to hopefully spawn these things, right? I was trying to make like a little mob spawner room. And then as I was building it, another mob spawned. I don't know what they're called. I think I can find the egg for it, maybe. No. Okay, I can't remember what they're called. But it's basically a flying thing. It's like a flying rat head, right? And I killed it, and I don't think anything of it, because I didn't think they dropped them. But they did, right? This one did for some reason. So I got a Ratlantian Automaton head, right? Which is actually, this just takes time. Like, and this is why I haven't done too much since the last video, because I spent a lot of time trying to get one of these. But now with the Ratlantian Automaton core, the Automaton head, and some of these marble cheese blocks, I can now make the, I think it's like the Ratlantian Automaton, right, is what it's called. I can't show you, it's not exactly in NEI. But it's basically a wither, right? It's like a wither rat. It takes the same shape, use the Automaton core, some marble cheese, and then their head, right? And then you spawn the Ratlantian Automaton. And with that bad boy, when you kill it, it's like a boss fight, and I'll be doing the boss fight on stream again. But I don't know if it'd be too interesting. I'm gonna use the little shield I got set up there to kind of, you know, put the fight into my advantage somewhat, right? But anyway, when we kill it, it's gonna drop, and I can find it one of these bad boys, an arcane technology, right? Which, if you remember, way back when, I wanted to get into modular power suits, I realized I needed one of these, an arcane technology. So, basically, tomorrow, Minecraft Monday, I'm going to square away the power, because it's driving me insane how I'm still I'm like 150 hours into the server, and I still have very basic early game power generation. I mean, granted, quite a bit of it, but still, I want to finish this project and get on to the next one. At least, you know, the next power project, I guess. Or, you know, like, even move away from it. But anyway, so once we get this arcane technology, we can make a tinker table. And then once we get this... Oh, that's interesting. And then once we get that, we can start getting into power suits. Now, I've been talking to Jovic, and I don't really expect to be doing a madness with this mod, because the recipes are very endgame. The stuff is very expensive, so I don't think I'll be doing, you know, too much with the mod. I mean, it would be nice, but I might just get some early stuff from the mod, and then come back to it at a later date. Me and Joe was also talking today about, you know, getting into railcraft. We've got like quite a bit of stuff now that I need. So if I look in here and I type in railcraft, you can see we've got 684 slags. No, I'm just kidding. And then 682 steel ingots. So we're well on our way. We also have a lot of creosote, which is basically 3 core ingredients to get started with railcraft. So we can pretty much go down that path. Umphy has a lovely train station set up I want to connect to. I want to build a train station somewhere here. I'm not too sure where. Maybe where the two tree farms are. Move the 2 tree farms and then put a station there. And then also, I think it's time to start looking for where to put my kingdom. Even if I don't start the kingdom yet, I just want somewhere to put it, right? I need to find where that place will be. And I have no idea, so I'm going to look around. It may even be right here, I'm not going to lie. It may be like a few blocks away from where we are right now. I'm not too sure, but that's pretty much where my plans are. You know, finish... actually, I need to point this out. Finish this wall of biofuel generators. We currently have 21 of them. So I need to expand these rows out by 2 to get the full 27. We also need 3 more items still to put in the bioreactor. I'm thinking of starting a new tree farm. Hence these, I think it's acacia trees we currently have here. I think it's acacia, how you say it. I'm not too sure. So maybe those, maybe jungle trees. I know they don't drop many saplings, but we might have to. And then also, I don't know what our third item could be. Maybe some harvest pumps, harvest craft plants. I started growing these just to kind of, you know, get started. Just in case, you know, just in case we want to use these. Because they're quite nice. Might get like strawberries or something, I don't know. But yeah, we're like moments away. I say moments, but you know, my kind of moments away from completing this biofuel setup. I bloody hate these birds. They make so much noise. But yeah, then once this is all squared away and done, we can really move forward. And I kind of just aimlessly wandered down here, but it's kind of good timing actually. I was going to point out the biofuel tank again, but nothing's changed really. But yeah, the reason why I have so many generators before I've expanded the reactor and how many, you know, saplings it has, is purely because we have a big buffer now of biofuel and of items. So I feel safe, like, knowing extra generators are running because we... Oh my god, that was weird. Because we have, you know, the biofuel to support it, pretty much. But yeah, while I'm down here, I just want to point out, all of these machines now are fully upgraded, right? So the inscribers are upgraded, the Ender IO conduits are upgraded, the extraction speeds, they could have a few more. But I'm going to leave it as is for now. Some of the import buses have started to get upgrades. I really need to put acceleration cards, at least one, into every import bus because they are very slow by default. It's kind of weird. They start slow, but as they start to extract more, they get faster. It's like as it realizes there's stuff to pull out, it gets faster, right? But that doesn't really work for auto crafting because normally you're auto crafting a few. So it's weird. But yeah, I've started it. I've started the process at least. But within each mechanism machine, they have 8 speed and 8 energy upgrades. The alloy furnaces still only have double layer capacitors. I need to upgrade that to triple. Or is it quad? I think it's quadruple. But actually autocraft them. I don't know why I haven't done it yet. Oh, it's octadic? I don't know how to say that. I'm going to go for octadic. Something dick, right? But the pulverizers, the 2 of them here are both resonant and 4 auxiliary reception coils. So all these machines are quick now, right? So for example, if I request a bunch of glass, wrong thing. Let's just say 100 glass, right? If we come over here, gravel gets processed pretty quickly. It's very nice. Sand is being processed pretty quickly as well. If you remember what this used to be like, this is way quicker. This really needs to be... I reckon this is import bus. Yeah, this is import bus. You see what I mean? It's these import buses are just there's something. There you go. You see, you put one acceleration in there, boom, it's going. And over here, this one seems to be keeping up, but it doesn't have an... I think this is the case where it started to realize there's items to pull out, and then it's going pretty quick. It's very weird. I'm gonna give it a acceleration card anyway. But yeah, so Jovic can now rest assured the basement's upgraded, and the machines are going quick. I don't know if I've mentioned this on video. I don't think I have, but I've significantly upgraded the crafting CPUs. So as you can see here, they're 2 deep now. We got 6 crafting co-pressing units at the back here on both, 3 on the front, which making 9 if my math serves me correct. 9 crafting co-pressing units on the front of each, or in each, sorry. And then each one has 2 storage blocks. I've gone for 2 64Ks here, and then 2 16Ks here. I've actually thought about upgrading this CPU to be 164K, maybe in the middle, and then having 2 co-crafting or crafting co-processing units, here, because I feel like the co-processing units are more important than the storage. I haven't ran out of storage or bytes or bits or whatever in a while, and I doubt I will, especially on this one. So that might be worth doing. And then finally, on this back wall, we've got a second coke oven. This is purely because one coke oven wasn't keeping up with the blast furnace. You'll see none of them are running right now. We are out of coal. These machines burn through so much coal, it's unreal. I mean, they're chunk loaded, right? So they're always active. And I don't have anything passively generating coal or anything, which maybe is something I get into. I'm not too sure. So like it's like every time I drag out the digital miners, go get coal, I get back like 500 or something, put it in, and then the next time I log into the server, it's all gone. But as I said, we've got plenty of steel now, so I might not even need to turn these things on. I might get some redstone controls going on these export buses, so that coal doesn't output when we have X amount of steel or whatever. But yeah, I just wanted to highlight that change. And with that, guys, I think that is the end of the video. I've pretty much caught you up on everything. Let me know if you want to see Ratlantis. I've also gone to let me run over here actually for 5 seconds. So yeah, Ratlantis portal's there, and obviously the Nether portal. But I've also made a beneath teleporter here. Basically, I went back in order to do those upgrades for mechanism. I needed more osmium. So I went back to the beneath solo. I think I died once, but I kind of cheated. I used my digital miner and kind of just, you know, got the osmium and left. But yeah, that was a fun trip. But yeah, let me know if you want me to show off. Oh my days, I'm getting spun around so quick here. Let me know if you want me to, like, yeah, show off Ratlantis or the beneath in a video, because I haven't done that yet. I've kind of kept that stuff to Twitch. But yeah, just let me know. Just let me know what you want to see. I think next episode will be a server tour. I think that's what I'm going to do tomorrow, right? Because Monday is normally the day I make most progress. And I've pretty much caught you guys all up on everything I've done. And with it being, the next one will be 20th episode. It's kind of nice timing. And the server's changed a lot. Like, I've only showed you what I've done. Like, since the last server tour, I've pretty much made all of my farms except one. Made that building, and then, I mean, that's it, really. My progress has been very slow, but there are people on the server whose progress hasn't been as slow, and so it might be very interesting to show off once again, so that could be quite cool. But anyways, thanks so much for watching the video. I really hope you enjoyed it, and let me know how I did in the comments. As always, take care, much love, and I'll see you all soon. Bye, guys.
Are we gonna play now? Ready for the show? I'm about to take down, you already know. Get the fuck out of my face now, yeah, you gotta go. Man, I'm on the chase now, leave me on my own. I got a chance to break now.